I've been thinking about something lately, and I wasn't sure how to say it loud without saying it weird. But I'm going to say it anyway because I think it's true, and I think a lot of you are going to relate to it. Minecraft has taught me more about patience than almost anything else in my life. More than school, more than work, more than most of the hard seasons I've walked through. And I've been trying to figure out why that is. Because it shouldn't make sense. It's a game about placing blocks, and it somehow keeps teaching me something real. And before we get into it, I know that someone's going to ask what you're watching in the background. I'm playing with the Seus PTGI E12 shaders alongside the default improved plus and overlay textures resource packs. I figured I'd mention it because I saw a comment on there, somebody asking about what I use, so you don't have to spend the whole video wondering. So that's what this video is. Not a tutorial, not a top 10 list, not a review of an update. Just me actually thinking through something that I think matters. And if you ever loaded up a Minecraft world because real life got a little too loud, you're probably going to understand exactly what I mean. And if this kind of content resonates with you, gaming mixed with a real talk about life and mindsets, then go ahead and subscribe because that's the lane that I'm in on this channel. New video every week, and I started uploading every 2 or 3 days. So let me start with something that I think gets overlooked about how Minecraft actually works as a game. Because on the surface it looks simple. You punch trees, you get wood, you build things, you survive. And yeah, that's basically it. But underneath that simplicity, there's progression system that is entirely built on delayed gratification. Like, think about what it actually takes to get diamonds in a vanilla survival world. You have to gather enough wood to make tools, then enough stone to upgrade these tools, then enough iron to upgrade again. Then you have to dig down, and I mean really dig down, sometimes now even -30, into the deep dark where one wrong move with the warden ends your run. And then you have to find them still. Not in a chest, not as a reward for completing a quest, but you have to just look patiently, methodically, for as long as it takes. And nobody's making you do any of that in any particular order. There's no quest marker telling you to get diamonds right now, no timer, no pressure. You just have to decide that the thing is worth the process and then do the process. And real talk, I don't think most of us are wired for that naturally anymore. Like, we live in a world that is aggressively optimized for instant results, instant gratification. You want food, it shows up at your door in 30 minutes. You want entertainment, it's already on your screen before you even finish thinking about what you're in the mood for. You want information, you don't even have to finish typing in the question. And somewhere in all that convenience, a lot of us lost the ability to sit with something that takes time, to work towards something we can't have right now, to trust the process is going to lead somewhere even when the progress isn't visible yet. Minecraft forces you back into that. Because in Minecraft, the house doesn't build itself, the farm doesn't plant itself, the mine doesn't dig itself. Every single thing you want in that world requires you to physically do the work, one step at a time, in the right order, over however long it actually takes. And there's something that happens when you sit with that long enough. Your brain starts to recalibrate. Like, the first few minutes of your session might feel impatient, especially if you're coming in from a stressful day, but then something shifts. The rhythm of that takes over, block by block. The thing starts to take shape, and you realize what you've been playing for 2 hours and what it felt like 20 minutes. And you're actually calm in a way you weren't when you sat down. That's not an accident. That's a specific kind of mental state that deep, repetitive, Goal-oriented work produces. And Minecraft is really good at getting you there. So here's where it gets interesting to me though, because I've noticed that the mindset Minecraft builds, this patience, process-oriented, long game way of thinking actually transfers. Like it just doesn't stay in the game. When I'm working on something in real life that's going to take months to see results, learning how to code, building a channel, working through a hard season, I find myself reaching for the same mental frame that Minecraft trained in me. Just do the next thing. Don't worry about the diamond just yet. Worry about getting to the right layer first. Trust that process compounds. And I don't know if I would have that framework as naturally as I do without years of a game that refused to give me anything I wasn't willing to work for. There's something in Proverbs 13:12 that says, "Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a longing fulfilled is a tree of life." And I think about that in the context of patience a lot, because the hard part of patience isn't the waiting itself, it's keeping the hope alive while you wait. Staying connected to the reason you started when the results aren't there yet. Minecraft, weirdly enough, is a good practice for that too. Because you start every world with nothing, and you hold on to the vision of what you're building, the base, the farm, the redstone contraption, whatever it is. Through all the stages where it doesn't look like anything yet, you believe in that thing before it exists, and then eventually it does. That's not just a game mechanic, that's a life skill. And I think that's part of why this game had such an unusual staying power across so many different generations of players. It's not just nostalgia, it's not just the freedom or the creativity or the community, although all those things are real. It's that Minecraft is one of the few spaces left that genuinely rewards the long game. In a world full of instant everything, it's a place that says no. You have to earn this, you have to show up for it, you have to be willing to do the boring middle part before you get to the part that feels good. And people are hungry for that. Even if they can't name what they're hungry for, even if they think that they're just playing a block game to relax. So if you play Minecraft and people in your life really don't get why, I don't think you need to justify it. Because I think on some level, even without realizing it, you might be practicing something that the rest of the world is struggling to hold on to. Patience, process, the willingness to build something one block at a time, even when you can't see the finished vision yet. Turns out, a game about placing blocks has been teaching me how to live this whole time, and I'm not even a little embarrassed by that.